This video is Christian spiritual reflection inspired by biblical teachings. This content is intended for inspiration, learning, and self reflection only. Christian teachings remind us that true strength does not come from anger or control, but from understanding, patience, and humanity. Jesus often spoke about love that is calm, love that silences, and love that heals instead of hurting. In our daily relationship, misunderstandings grow when words are spoken without care. Silence becomes distance, and distance slowly becomes regret. But reflection gives us a chance to change. According to Christian values, love is not about proving a point, it is about choosing kindness even when emotions feel heavy. It is about pausing before speaking and thinking before reacting. Many struggles in relationships are not caused by hatred, hatred but by unspoken feelings and unhealed emotions. When we ignore these emotions, they shape our actions in ways we do not always notice. Jesus thought that forgiveness is not weakness, forgiveness is clarity. It allows to the heart to become lighter and the mind to become peaceful. Relationships helps us understand that growth begins when we accept responsibility for our own behavior. We cannot control others, but we can control how we respond. A calm heart sees more clarity. A patient mind takes wise decisions. And a humble soul runs faster than a proud one. Christian teachings encourage us to practice empathy, to listen without interrupted, to understand without judging, and to speak without harming. Every day gives us a choice to react with frustration or to respond with understanding, to hold one into anger or to move forward with peace. This reflection is reminder that person growth begins within. When we improve our action, our relationship naturally begin to change. Take a moment today to pause, breathe, and reflect. Sometimes the smallest changes in attitude brings the greatest peace. Christian values teach that love is not about winning arguments, it is about choosing peace over pride, understanding over reaction, listening over interruption. Many people struggles in relationship not because they lack love, but because they have never learned how to express emotions in a heavy way. Unspoken feelings do not disappear, they settle quietly inside the heart and shape our behavior in ways we do not always recognize. Jesus thought that the heart matters, not just actions but intentions, not just words but tone, not just presence but awareness. Sometimes we react quickly because we feel misunderstood. Sometimes we withdraw because we feel unsafe. Sometimes we speak sharply because we feel unheard. These reactions do not make someone bad, they make someone human. But without awareness, this habit can create emotional distance. Christian reflection invites us to pause before reacting, to breathe before responding, to choose gentleness even when emotions feel heavy. Forgiveness, as taught in Christian faith, is not about forgetting pain, it is about releasing the hold that pain has on our action. Forgiveness allows the hurt to soften, it creates space for healing, it clears the mind from constant defense. Another important teach- teaching is responsibility, not responsibility for others' feeling, but responsibility for our own behavior. We cannot control how others respond, but we can control how we communicate, how we learn, how we show respect. A calm response often speaks louder than strong words. A patient silence often brings more clarity than an argument. Christian values encourage empathy, the ability to understand without immediately correcting, to hear without preparing a defense, to care without trying to control. Many people stop sharing their thoughts not because they no longer care, but because past conversation made them feel ahead. Reflection helps us ask important questions. Do people feel safe being honest with me? Do I listen to understand or only to reply? Do my words bring peace or tension? These questions are not meant to create guilt, they are meant to create growth. Growth is really instant, it happens slowly through small choices made constantly, choosing kindness when frustration arises, choosing humanity when pride appears, choosing patience when emotions feel